Hello. There we go. Should be working now. Again, no idea why it does this. It was fine for a couple streams, decides to not work. I just don't understand it. Don't understand it. But I guess you'll have that. Well, welcome in, guys. Hope you guys are having a good Tuesday. Marley, good to see you. Dylan, Kestrel, how we doing, everyone? It's been a fun past 2 days for me. Dealing with taxes and such. Gonna give you guys a little update here. So this is our current tag submission. I'm sending this one, and then I have a list of everyone's cards. It is posted in the Discord. Also, if you do want to send in a card to tag, let me know. I didn't end up sending it because, like I said, past two or so days I've been dealing with a lot of. I didn't even file taxes yet. I'm working on it, but had to get some things caught up for the business, and I'm not a tax professional, to say the least, but I'm figuring it out. But some cards here. Those are all going to tag. New slab on the table. Let me get the chat switched here to all messages so I don't miss any. But if anyone here is a CPA, please message me. Some singles. I sent these in the chat the other day in Discord. We got another Oricoro, Reshiram, Volcanion, Boss's orders. Those have all been here, and then I'll show you guys these. Let's see. We got another Mega Charizard. I'm picking up. There's 2 or 3 of these on the table now. I don't know how many have been on the table either. We got the Hydra Apple, Noibat, Switch, and okay, that one was on the table. Honestly, it's probably a pretty solid card to have, the Charizard. I feel like right now, I think the UPC is starting to go up in value a little bit. People are saying, "Oh, not seeing it in store as much anymore." I feel like it's gonna rebound up. But we do have a brand new Gyarados slab on the table. We got the Gyarados EX. I'm asking $375. Again, open to offers as always. Nice English card, a very low pop. I think it's in the 280s. Not sure how liquid that card's gonna be, but I got a pretty good deal on it from my cousin, so I picked it up from him. It is a shiny Gyarados. The Hydra Apple, yeah, I believe that's Destined Rivals, right? The Hydra Apple, pretty cool card. Alright. Anything else I'm missing? I don't believe so. I ended up not placing an order for any new Japanese or Chinese product. Excuse me. I'm waiting to do that. I just got caught up in a bunch of other things and didn't end up sending out the order for it. Ascended Heroes. Got 4 packs left. That's it. That's all that remains stock-wise. We've got Hidden Fates. $10 a spot, and it sounds kind of expensive for a pack for just 1 spot, but I mean, if you think about some of the cards you can pull out of there, you know, your Umbreon, your Charizard, your Mewtwo, pretty solid cards, especially if they were to grade well. I do have some stock left in the vintage bin as well, $3 per card. We are dwindling down on that. When you sell stuff on eBay, do your customers also sometimes take their time to pay after winning an auction? I have had that happen where people take quite a while to pay for things. I don't know if that's just like a credit card thing, or I don't know. Because usually when I buy things on eBay, I use a credit card because cash back, duh. And then it pays in like a minute. It's paid. So yeah, I don't know. That's kind of weird that, but I have had that happen before. I feel like where someone bought something and it kind of sat and they didn't pay for it for like a day or 2. been a day, but I think I should probably be more patient. Yeah, I'd give him some more time. Maybe shoot him, maybe give him like tomorrow too or something, and then shoot him a message and be like, hey, just checking in to make sure you're still interested on the item or something like that. I don't know, that's weird though. Yeah, I don't know why that happens. I don't know. Also have the wheel up for grabs as well. We have Lost Origin and Silver Tempest on that. Yeah, eBay said in mail they would send him a reminder after 48 hours. Okay. So anytime I've ever bid on an auction, it auto pays for it. So I don't know how people have that set up where they don't have to pay for auctions when they win. But yeah, I mean, do they have, did you check their feedback to make sure they're a good buyer? Yeah, usually pay immediately. Yeah, I feel like mostly everyone does. So we do have, I mean, I prefer to keep this for the wheel, honestly, because we've ripped 2 packs out of this Gem 3 box. And no hit yet. So if anyone did want Gem 3, we could sell that. But I've been using that. He doesn't have any reviews. Oh boy, that could be not good. Because I'm thinking now, if he has no reviews, I wonder if he doesn't have a payment method linked. Which is very annoying, because I have had instances where I sold an item on eBay and they ended up asking for a cancellation or something along the lines of that, and I had to relist the whole thing. The card ended up selling for way less than I got the first time, and it was very annoying. Yeah, oh, definitely annoying. Definitely annoying. For sure. That's like I bought something off eBay for like the other day. I spent like $415 on an item. I'll show it off when I get it. It's just, you know me, I've been buying up the poker decks lately. I bought a pretty rare one. And I think it took them like, I think they just got it in the mail like today. Like if someone buys a $415 item from me, I'm having it in the mail that day on eBay. Which usually on eBay is what I did. Anytime, even if it was a junk card, like a dollar card, I had it in the mail the next day. That's how you get good feedback as a seller. You don't wait 3 days. Some of these people are like, oh, eBay's like, oh, you have 3 days to ship an item. No. That's really annoying to the seller. The seller is not going to want to buy from you again. Or the seller. The buyer is not going to want to buy from you again if you take 5 days to ship your item out. I always hate when people do that. He even asked me in DMs before the auction was over if the card was 100% real. Like, buddy, it was in a PSA slab. I know, sometimes. Oh, you got it graded. You got the Reshiram graded. What did it grade? Yeah, for sure. People can definitely post fake listings, but still, as a buyer on eBay, you are heavily protected. PSA 10? Oh, nice. Very nice. Yeah, I opened up the Zekrom chromatic one. Or not chromatic, chromatic. The all black one. I sent that in for grading, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna come back a 9. That was the Japanese one, right? But yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's really cool. I just got the English one back. They're really cool cards. Definitely not selling them. Which was, not to bring up like taxes and business and things like that again, I went down a whole rabbit hole about, you know, inventory and what's business inventory versus what's my inventory. And then I started like reading for like 2 hours about it, and I'm like, I think I'm just being way too technical about it. And I'm like, well, what about this? What about this? Starting to like, you guys know when you get sick and you start googling things online? Well, that's what I'm doing with Pokemon cards. And what counts as this and what counts as that. Oh, it's been a disaster. I'm going down the rabbit hole. And the auction ended with 421, which I'm super happy with. Now, if only we could finish the transaction. Oh, for sure. Yeah. Again, you prefer for people to pay swiftly on eBay. Both sides. You want the item shipped quick, and you want payment quick. That's the best case for both sides. But unfortunately, there's people that I don't know what they do. Also, pretty crazy. I found out this whole time I've been buying things off eBay, my credit card offers 4% cash back not per transaction, but it's either a month or a year, up to like 250 bucks. Yeah, exactly. You know someone bought it, you like just want to get it over with. Plot twist, I'm the buyer. But let me know what you guys think. I've been having some thoughts about some of my personal collection. I have been thinking about, not like my Evolving Skies cards and things like that up there. I obviously would never get rid of. But I'm thinking about getting rid of some of my slabs and trading them into something a bit larger. Oh, you made it to unavailable. Yeah, I have mine shut off for international as well. So I don't blame you. But yeah, I was thinking about, I don't know, trading some slabs like that I've had acquired over time. Not like super crazy ones, like maybe $150, $200 slabs, $80 slabs. Using them all, maybe selling them here on stream. And then I want to take that money and I want to buy a set of Gold Star PSA 9 of the Raikou, Entei, and Suicune, because those are the cheapest ones, because I'm pretty sure someone had like a pallet of those Gold Star cards or something like that. And that's why those are the cheapest of the bunch. Yeah, I don't know. And what's crazy is I looked up, it's unbelievable some of the things I look up and look back on that I could have bought. I remember there was an Entei somewhere around me on Facebook Marketplace. The guy was asking like $2K for the 10 or 2 or 3 grand. Now, I don't think I looked at solds, but someone had one listed for 10,000. I guarantee you it's selling for at least 8K. So like just the prices alone when I wanted to get some of those cards. Just got all these in finally. Oh, nice. Some Ascended Heroes in there. But yeah, I don't know. It was just a thought. Kind of like downsizing my collection because I have a full case of slabs. Nothing like, not like all high end, but like some medium ones, low end ones. I'm like, I should just trade them all into something big. I should get a Gold Star, why not? The only problem is taking them to a show and trading them. Obviously, I'm going to get 75% for some of them, 80% for some more expensive ones. I don't know. Also, Poncho Pikachu today, BGS 10 Black Label, sold for $100,000. That is crazy to think about. But I was thinking too, I'm like, oh, I'll get like a Rayquaza Gold Star PSA 8 or something like that. Yeah, no way. They were like 30 grand. I'm like, okay, so Honda Civic in a piece of plastic. Light work. Yeah. I will own some Black Label cards, hopefully, after my submissions, but nothing crazy. It's almost like, why would you not send all your cards to BGS? But then again, I was listening to someone else in their stream, and they were saying, like, every 1 in 100 cards is a perfect contender for them to send to BGS. I'm like, that's probably pretty accurate. The print quality on these mega cards I've been seeing, and even Scarlet Violet, haven't been great. How much does the value increase from a Gem Mint 10 to a pristine Black Label? At least, I'd say at least 10x. maybe not on all the cards. Maybe not 10. 10 might be a bit of an exaggeration. I know at least the Umbreon, or did it go up too? It might have went up. I can't even say. But like, you think a Poncho Pikachu is probably like what, close to 10,000, 8,000, 200. But yeah, I mean, I want to say, I saw someone black label this card, this Charizard. Was it like 11,000? I forget exactly. I'd have to do more research into that to give you exact, accurate figures, but it increases the value of the card immensely. So for example, the first One Piece Red Luffy manga card to come out in a black label, I don't believe there is one yet. I could be wrong. I'd have to go check on their pop thing or whatever they have. It's going to be at least a 6-figure card. And just think how crazy that is. That card literally just came out like a couple months ago. Someone, you know, could be a exaggerated scenario. Someone's going to go to the store, spend $50, $100, whatever they spend, get some packs, open them up for fun, pull the card, be like, oh, I'm going to send this to Beckett. Gets a black label. Life-changing money if they sell the card. For what's supposed to be a kid's hobby. Maybe not One Piece as much, but Pokemon at least. There's still crazy Pokemon cards, like we just said, the Poncho. So yeah, I don't know. It really is crazy to sit around and think about the dollar signs behind some of the cards. It's kind of incredible. But yeah, I don't know. Part of my idea too behind the whole like trading my cards for some gold star stuff is, you know, you're not seeing any more of the vintage stuff, and I'm kind of overextended in the modern era. I have a lot of modern stuff. If I start collecting backwards, which I need to do, I've started to do slowly with some of the poker cards. I'm gonna grade those and see what they do, but maybe one day they'll be really crazy, who knows. They're kind of a niche thing right now. Well, kind of, not kind of. They're a lot of, immensely a niche thing, but time will tell. Time will tell. A $16.5 million sale on a Pika Illustrator is definitely helping the scenario for the card market. I even saw one streamer say, you know, I saw that sale. I am listing $50,000 in cards for sale because I think I need to take advantage of this market a little bit. I'm like, yeah, can't say blame them. It's kind of a smart idea. Especially when the cards are solid cards you don't see every day. It's like legendary collection, 10s and things like that. But yeah, enough of me yapping. If anyone does want to send through for anything, let me know. I'll check to make sure I didn't miss anything. Don't believe I did. If anyone wants to grab anything, everything is available, and there is currently no wait. Yep, we're good right now. So again, tag submission. I don't know when I'm going to send it out. Probably this weekend. I just got to find time to do it now. And that should be pretty cool. But I wouldn't be surprised if we got a large number of 9s. Alright. Well, does anyone else have anything they want to share about the hobby lately, or anything they've seen going on? Oh, I do have an order of Gem 3 on the way. Or Gem 3. Gem 4. We're going to hunt for that Ponyta, which I ordered that a while ago. So that's good. I'll at least be getting that in. I'm going to a show later this month. First show in a while. Oh, nice. What's your strategy? What are you looking for? Are you going to be like me and say you have a strategy, go, throw that strategy out the window, and then just start buying random things that you think look cool? Yeah. I'm like, alright, I'm gonna look for this. Yeah, no. I'm like, ooh, that looks cool. I'm gonna buy that. Just impulse buying. Sometimes I do have a bit of strategy though, like if I'm looking for specific binder cards for master sets or things like that. I think I'll be looking for full arts from the new set that I need for my illustrator binder. What set would that be? I do have a lot of full arts posted up in the Discord. Tons. So I don't know if you need any of those or not. I usually do end up impulse buying too, though. Well, I mean, it's kind of fun to impulse buy. You see something you like, and you're like, you know what? I'm going to buy that. Why not? When I go, I'm going to Collecticon. Ascended. Okay, yeah, no, I don't have any. The only Ascended card I have is the Banette. When I go in May, I'm going to Collecticon. I don't know if I might go through with that plan and trade some cards, try to get some high-end stuff like gold stars and things like that. But we'll see. I don't know. I've also been debating on buying someone's sealed collection from them. Not like a gigantic sealed collection, but some pretty hefty items in there. Some vintage booster boxes. When I say vintage, I mean like Sun and Moon. So I guess, would you consider Sun and Moon vintage? It's probably getting there. Semi-vintage, whatever you want to call it. But maybe before I do that, I should buy a new microphone. Might be a good play, since mine never works. Alrighty. I'm thinking this is gonna maybe. Oh, good thing that's mine. Thinking that's maybe gonna get a 9 too because of centering. That out of the way. Again, if anyone's interested in a Mario poker deck, let me know. I don't know if PSA grades these or not, but I was so disappointed when I got these and they're off center. BLM, welcome in. I also have a bunch of Korean card packs. You got some Korean stuff? Oh, I forgot you to push on this. I mean, look at that. Like, what are the odds? Both of them. This one might be a bit better, actually, than the other one, but still off center. These would probably, I have no idea if PSA would even grade these. Of course, that one's the worst one. These would probably PSA 10, I would imagine. Then again, these are for something that's pretty niche as well. So we'll see. Probably end up just hanging on to these and see if there's ever a demand for them. The thing is that no one even knows about these, I feel like. don't see anyone talking about this kind of stuff. Let's see. Has anyone picked up physical copies of Pokemon Pocket TCG cards? There's a couple with art exclusive to Pocket that I'd love to have in my illustrated binder. Yeah, it's the Cyber Judge. So I know on eBay they do sell Pocket cards. Hey, Faith, welcome in. Yeah, it's Cyber Judge. You opening that up? Yeah, I would buy a lot of the Korean, but I don't know. I feel like Chinese is solid just because it's exclusive, but the Korean stuff, I don't know how well it would do if we bought boxes of that. Because I know they have like Korean Mega Dream, they have that kind of stuff, but like, wouldn't people just want the Japanese or English? That's how I would think about it, but maybe there's a market for it. I don't know. I mean, obviously, in general, there is a market for it, but crazy though. Also, you guys have seen, I don't know if you've been paying attention, you see a lot of people like taking down their backgrounds and stuff and not showcasing items anymore. People are worried about thieves. I was thinking about it. I got 21 packs from buying the rest of all that stuff from the shop. Oh, nice. Gonna rip some Ascended Heroes. Yeah, let us know if you get anything for sure. By the way, I did send your package. Your package was sent off today, BLM. And Chicky Boos also, if you're rewatching this, your package was sent off today as well. I'll have to get you the tracking for that. As long as you never give out where you live, it should be fine, really. Should be. But I mean, well, I'm not going to say that live. But you would think, but you never know. So I was thinking about too. I'm like, I probably should up my security a bit more. So what's new? Nothing really. I was telling everyone earlier, what's new is for the past 2 days I've been dealing with business stuff, getting ready for tax season and figuring out that whole scenario because I've never owned a business before, so this is my first year filing that kind of stuff. So it's been very interesting. I had to fix some itemized things. I had them categorized wrong, so I had to spend quite a bit of time doing that. But yeah, definitely got to be careful with... I mean, there's people that literally deleted their whole YouTube page. Pokieni deleted his whole YouTube page. I did not send the tag submission out because I was dealing with the business things I was just talking about. So I did get it all prepped. I got everyone's cards ready. And I did put it in the Discord. I just haven't boxed it and put it in yet and sent it. But I'll definitely be working on that here soon. It's just been, it's been crazy. It's been crazy around here. So again, if anyone in here is a CPA or knows a CPA, please contact me. Thing is, even if you're like putting it out there on videos, it makes zero sense to delete everything since it's already out there on the net somewhere, regardless of what you do. Yeah, I mean, it definitely is. Did you write off your new truck as an expense because you're yeah. No, the thing that actually has been getting to me the most is as inventory. So sometimes I buy things through my business, right? But I end up keeping them for my sealed collection. So it's like, okay, it's it can get a little complicated if you don't understand tax law and business law, which, I mean, I wouldn't say I'm like dumb when it comes to those things, but I don't specialize in taxes. I am an accountant, but I don't specialize in taxes. But yeah, right off my truck. Yes, exactly. But it is crazy some of the things you can write off. I'm saying all this on here. The IRS they're watching this video right now. They're getting ready to hawk me down. They're gonna be like, yeah, so you owe us back taxes in the amount of Umbreon VMAX and Charizard EX. Please send that payment by tomorrow, please. And that's it. That's a wrap. That's funny though. That's like that one guy on I'm not even gonna say his name, on YouTube. Everyone was talking about. He was posting videos in his truck. He had like a bed full of prismatic boxes. That was pretty crazy to see. Shut it down quick. Yeah, I'm fleeing the country. Nah, it'll all be good. I just had to get some things figured out. Right off those cases behind you. Inventory, storage. Oh yeah. Yep. So I use QuickBooks to like track everything, but that was the problem. It was all I had to redo some things because I had it under the wrong category. It was fun. I spent about 3 hours fixing it. But like, yeah, it's crazy. It is crazy. Better stop talking about it. I'm getting hammered. The IRS, they're telling you, they're watching right now. There is a guy I follow on Instagram. He wrote off a track hawk and called it the tax hawk because he wrote it off. I'm pretty sure the vehicle has to be a certain weight for you to write it off, but I'm like, imagine making enough money to write off a full vehicle. That is how you know you've made it. I love writing off random art stuff I buy because I'm a freelance artist, or even computer things for my office. Yeah. Software, computer stuff, supplies. I think you can write off mileage for vehicles. You can write off, as long as you're using it for business expenses, or business, whatever you want to say, whatever I'm trying to think of. Yep, that's why people that specialize in the area we're talking about get paid a lot of money, because you gotta know what you're talking about. Oh boy. What's new shop wise? New, I wouldn't say anything other than a few singles, and I did get this slab in. I'm sure you guys saw it in the Discord. Opened offers, Gyarados EX, very low pop, 2016. It is a tin promo. Shiny Gyarados though. We've had the Mega Dream, Ascended Heroes, Hidden Fates pack break, that's been here. Couple new singles, Charizard EX, which we already had here. We got the Hydra Apple, Noibat, Switch, that card's been here. Reshiram, Oricoro, Volcanion, these are all new singles that I have in. So can you write off all the cards you buy because they're product? you resell. Yeah, they should be deductible. They should be. Allegedly, they should be deductible. Yeah, any sort of like inventory you buy should offset. Wait, what? I think. Oh, I thought he was saying he pulled the Persian and the Duskull. Depends on the situation too. There is a cap to how much you can write off as well. Yeah. So actual. I think. See that, like I'm telling you, I've never filed my for business taxes before. There is a section where you can do deductions, and I'm gonna do itemized deductions. And like I know for a fact you can write off PayPal fees. Any sort of like transaction fees can be written off. I don't know. Yes, there is a cap. I believe there's a cap. If we're talking about the same thing, there's a cap if you do a lump sum deduction versus if you do the itemized deduction, which is like where basically you just list everything out. Unfortunately, I did not get any pulls from the stuff I was talking about in Discord, but it was nice to open because it was my first ever Evolving Skies pack. Well, congrats on the Evolving Skies pack. Yeah, those sets, unfortunately, like Evolving Skies and Prismatic, are very tough to pull. Yep, depends on situation, as I said. Yeah, for sure. And again, this is all just me reading, trying to understand, but this is so educational. I'm intrigued. Don't go down the rabbit hole. I've been doing so much reading. It's been stressing me out. Now, where you're live, yeah. So where, in my opinion at least, you guys can chip in on this, where an LLC really is beneficial is when you are really making large amounts of money, in my opinion. So like in a card collector scenario, if you were making $1,000 a year selling cards, is it worth it to open up an LLC? In my opinion, I would say no. Now if you're doing $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 in sales, not sales, if you were making that in profit, yes, I would say it's worth it because you can write items off. Yeah, bro, I'm about to start my LLC again for tax purposes. Jose, that's what we've been talking about for like 20 minutes, is tax stuff. I was saying, they're like, did you get the tag submission out? I'm like, no, I've been dealing with like QuickBooks stuff for the past 2 days, stressing myself out, trying to get items recategorized because I messed up some of them. Realized I had them under the wrong thing. Got that taken care of. We were talking about like inventory and things like that. My tax return was super weak. Yeah. So, oh god, I don't even want to start. We're talking about things here. I'm gonna get sued over YouTube for talking about taxes or something. But at least from my understanding, this is all legend information. I believe 2020 and forward, at least where I am located, is a different set of numbers for your tax forms. I'm crying. Yeah. All my pokies are going to get taken by someone who says, this guy gave me tax information, I'm suing him. None of this is tax advice. Nothing I've said is tax advice. I filed my taxes and I owed $5,000. I'm taking all his Luffy's. Mr. Zard's Mix, welcome in. How you doing? This is a comedy live. It's all jokes. Yeah, all jokes. All jokes. But yeah, I don't know. I'm at a loss for thought here now. before we were talking about all that, though, we were talking about, like, value of cards and things like that. I was saying I saw a new sale today for a black label poncho for like $100,000. New Pokemon set. What happened to the new Pokemon set? Alright. Get this guy out of here. There we go. A black label Poncho Pikachu sold for $100,000. I saw today. ZNG Emporium posted it. Let me see if I can pull it up. ZNG Emporium. Yeah, if you guys go on, if you don't know who ZNG Emporium is, he is a consignment service, so he sells mass quantity of Pokemon cards on eBay. A $100,100 for a Poncho Rayquaza. Not even the shiny one. We have the English Cynthia's Garchomp from Destined Rivals in a black label, sold for $8,600. We have Japanese Mewtwo, sold for $15,000. Japanese Umbreon and Darkrai, sold for $10,100 in a black label. Pretty wild. The Pokemon Center boxes back there. One of the promos in a black label sold for $9,800. It's just crazy. It is crazy to think about the valuation on a black label. These are tag. These are Beckett. The values that I'm talking about all came from Beckett black labels. So pristines. That's like, I think they're, what's his name? I forget his name, but he has like a Japanese base set Charizard black label. Crazy. Or did have it. At least I've seen videos of it before. I have a Kabuto first edition PSA 10. Didn't even realize I had it till looking through my collection. Oh, nice. You were ahead of the game with the whole Kabuto hype lately. Alright guys, but we are ending the near the stream here, so if anyone does want to grab anything, feel free to do so. We have Ascended, Hidden Fates. I do have Riftbound as well. I just have 2 decks of Riftbound. I don't know if anyone would be interested in that. I don't know what I'm going to do with those. Maybe open them, I don't know. Eventually, we'll see. It's mind-blowing, that price. Oh, for sure. I have not built any, no. I was thinking about doing that, though. I'm like, I have enough cards and things here where I could just start doing the pre-constructed decks for people and then sell them to them or something. But that takes a lot of time and organization. Things I don't have. Some stranger is over now and the dogs are barking up a storm. Now I can't hear anything. Oh no. Well, you just gotta tell them to leave because we're talking about Pokies and tax advice. That is not tax advice. Because it's all a joke. Alright. Yeah, I'll go over there and say, we're Pokemon talking over here. For real. Oh, you guys are talking about the old Shrouded Fable. Alright, I think it's time for a slab bin reveal. I think it's time to finally show you guys what's in the bin. Just because, before I end it off, the slab grab has been a bit stagnant. And, well, maybe if I show you guys what's in there, maybe this will entice some people to go in. Because I'm telling you, they're all pretty solid. They're all pretty solid. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 slabs left. So, I guess we'll do a slow roll here, and then I'll end the stream off here. But just to show you guys, I've showed you this one. We've got the Charizard V alternate art in the slab grab, PSA 9. Pretty solid card. One I don't even have myself graded. Okay, let's do like a lower one here of the 5. This is probably the low tier here of the 5. We got an Evolving Skies Duraludon VMAX PSA 10. That's like the low tier. Okay. Let's show you this one. We've got a Mewtwo GX PSA 9. And I did buy these a long time ago, so I don't know how the valuation on these has shifted at all. We got the Dusknoir PSA 10. This is from Shrouded Fable. And we've got the Duskull PSA 10 from Shrouded Fable. So all of those are in the bin. Those are the last few cards in the bin. Finally revealed them. It's been a long time. But if you're interested, there you go. The slab grab. I'm trying to think how much is in here. And just so everyone knows, I am switching the slab grab back to normal, just $10 a card, because I gave that deal for probably too long. But the Charizard in there is like $900. No Sylvies, I'll pass. Yeah, there's no Sylveons in there. I can't remember if it was Glaceon or Sylveon, but we did one of the two from Evolving Skies as the bin incentive one time. And I think that I picked that up when I went to Collecticon last year. So probably around last May. I love the Creeper Ghost series from Shrouded. Yeah, so you remember that bin, it was supposed to be a Halloween themed bin, so I made that in like October. I never forget. What were some of the other slab grab incentives? The Greninja EX 10 from not Shrouded, Twilight. We did the, was it Sylveon or was it Glaceon 10? We're doing the Charizard now. What was like another one? I don't remember any other ones. I'll probably start crying when you guys say one. I did pick up the Sylveon V from Evo Skies recently. Oh, nice. I think I still need that one as well for my binder. What kind of set should I buy him? Trying to get him back into collecting. Probably just best off to buy a card rather than sealed product. But you could try like some base set cards, like some commons and things like that. Yeah, I say base set is tough. It's gonna be expensive if you start buying holos from base set, especially in clean condition. Yeah. I mean, you could get a Pikachu, a base set Pikachu, you get things like that. That shouldn't be too expensive. Yeah. Yeah, like those three would be fairly affordable. Alright, guys. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap this stream up. Fun stream. Got to yap for about an hour. Talk about some things. Some things we usually don't talk about. But that's alright. It's good to switch it up. And talk about some things other than Pokemon sometimes. That are definitely still related to Pokemon if you think about it. But, again, appreciate you guys for stopping in. I'm going to check the queue real quick just to make sure there was nothing else. Nothing came through. No. No tax advice. Alright. But, yeah, we're clear. Definitely going to wrap this up now. Appreciate you guys for stopping in. If you do want anything, even after stream, just shoot me a message. We can always work something out. Set it up for next stream, whatever you guys want to do. Any singles you want to see. You guys know the deal. So, yeah, you do have a few slabs here waiting for you. But I appreciate it though. Like I say, you guys can shop anywhere, so I do appreciate you guys picking to do it here. Alright guys, gonna wrap this up. Again, nothing said here today was financial or tax advice. Hope you guys have a great rest of your Tuesday night, and I'll see you in the Discord or on the next stream. Peace out, everyone.